my beautiful Scorpio seekers. I hope you are well. I hope you are enjoying your 2023 so far. If you are joining me for the very, very first time, welcome. This is Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you are returning, welcome back. And thank you for your support. Your likes, your shares, subscribes truly helps to support me and get the messages out to people who are looking for guidance and assistance. And I truly appreciate that you've been helping me with that. This is your March Intuitive General Tarot reading. As an intuitive general tarot reading, it means that the messages may resonate for you. They may not resonate for you. That's okay. Take the messages that do resonate. Leave the messages that don't, so they may resonate for somebody else. And if you want, you can also listen to maybe another one of your signs. So because these are for sun, moon, and ascendant signs, maybe one of your signs is Scorpio, but maybe one of your other signs you'll want to listen to one of my other readings for, and maybe that'll resonate more for you. I'm going to pull 4 cards for the month, and then we're going to dive deeper into the message by clarifying it with some clarifiers, and then I'm going to close out your reading with a card from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. And we're going to dive right into your reading right now. Okay, so let me make room here. Of course, to begin, I always like to bless my cards, so I give thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe. I ask that my seekers and I are provided with protection. I also ask that I'm provided with clear and concise guidance and assistance in interpreting the messages that you will provide me. And that, of course, the messages that you provide are for the highest vibrational good of my Scorpio seekers. So let's pull cards for Scorpio, please, for the month of March 2023. Okay, one more shuffle. First card out is the Knight of Coins, or the Knight of Pentacles. And you have 2 cards, which is the Queen of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. The Knight of Swords. One more card, please, for Scorpio. You have the 2 of Pentacles. This is interesting here. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. So this is interesting, Scorpio, because sometimes court cards come out and they are messages, or they represent a message or something, just like any other tarot card does. But in this case, they also could represent people. And I'm feeling very strongly here that you are trying to look at the relationships that you have, because you are walking a bit of a tightrope here. Okay? And you have been sort of feeling trapped in perhaps a relationship or relationships. Maybe you have multiple here that are going on. But I feel that there are a few people around you, And I'm not sure if you're the Queen of Coins or you're the Knight of Coins or you're the Knight of Swords. You're definitely one of these, or even the Page of Wands. You're definitely one of these characters here on this table. And there are several other characters on the table as well. So they all represent different characteristics. And I feel that you're very much looking for a... because the overarching energy is actually the Page of Wands. I feel that that's more of, you know, somebody who's a little bit more energetic, someone that is a bit more enthusiastic. Sometimes somebody who just kind of says, let's have fun here. We're not overthinking this. Let's just go and enjoy, right? Now, again, I'm not sure if that's you or that's what you're looking for, but I feel that you are exploring some relationships here. I do feel that very strongly because either in certain relationships, you feel like you've been a little bit too steady, maybe, or things have been going along and plodding along nicely. And don't get me wrong, stability is great. Some people love stability, but other people don't want stability. They want the opposite of them, right? So I'm not sure if you're the stable one and you're looking for somebody to take you out of your stability, like, and make you not analyze things and just go out and be a little bit more spontaneous, or maybe it's the reverse where you're the spontaneous one and you're looking for somebody to ground you. Okay, I really do feel that here. I mean, you've got the grounding of the Knight of Pentacles, and you also have the Knight of Swords, which are two very opposing energies from characteristics. One is very little bit more methodical and slow, and the other one's going way too fast, perhaps without even thinking, or is not thinking enough and is just charging forward. So you've got a bit of the opposing, and this is where I kind of feel that you're really trying to explore these different relationships. I would even go so far as to say, are you looking for your soulmate here, maybe, and defining what your soulmate will look like and smell like and what shape and form your soulmate's going to come in. As I said, you right now have been walking a bit of a tightrope, so maybe you have a couple of relationships on the go. Hey, if that's you, more power to you. If you can handle a couple of relationships. Yeah, and I also feel that at times you have been felt like you were a little bit caged in a relationship as well. So I don't know whether or not that's you, or maybe you've been caging somebody. I don't know again, but I feel that's more you feeling a bit caged here. So this is why you have the need to explore other relationships and see what they can bring you. And you're looking for that right soulmate. Let's qualify these cards. Let's start with clarifying the Knight of Coins. Tell me about this methodical character. Yeah, this methodical character, whoever this is, whether it's you or that other person, is definitely somebody that takes their time, right? Somebody that cultivates things, wants things to grow, really gives some thought and to how they're going to make things better, make things a bit more what's the word, something that's a bit happens at the right time. This is a gardener here, right? He's hoeing, and he's hoeing that tree full of pentacles so that he can pick it when it's absolutely perfectly ripe, right? This is what I'm feeling about this first character in this first relationship. And I'm also feeling it also for you, in that you need to know when it is the right time for you to get into this relationship or not get into this relationship, okay? Very much take a step back, reflect a bit about how, who or what this person is, and whether this person is the right one for you. I'm definitely feeling that. Let's see what else we got here for you. Oh, that's way too many cards. I'm sorry, the whole deck just flew here. Pick them all up. Put them back. So let's try and get two more clarifiers here about what you're feeling about these relationships. Yeah, you definitely want harmony, and you want something like makes you feel like a kid. You want something that makes smooth sailing, someone that makes you feel protected, right? I'm really feeling like that's what you're kind of going for here as part of the characteristics that you're looking for. Now, I don't know if it's in that person that's the slow, steady one, or if that's you that's the slow, steady one, but I don't feel that that's you, the slow, steady one. I feel you're maybe more of this spontaneous person, but you're looking more for the stability. And that stability is going to make you feel like, like a kid again, and make you feel more protected, right? There's an element of protection here with this Six of Swords. Usually the Six of Swords, they're swords around the boat, but look at these ones. These are like towering swords. They're massive protectors here. That's where I'm getting that feeling for you. You're definitely looking for that protection and that person that will make you feel safe again. Maybe somebody that is, more of, more of a solid kind of person that you can trust in, right? Somebody's a good match for you is what you're really looking for. Let's clarifying the Queen of Cups and that feeling of trappedness. Sometimes we also look to a relationship because we want somebody to help us because maybe financially you haven't doing so, great on your own, and you've been feeling a bit tied down there too, and you really want, you want maybe if in your relationship to be in a better place, and that person will help you to get into a better place as well. So we learn from our partners, right? We learn from our soulmates. We learn from other people and gain better habits for things that we didn't have on our own. You certainly want something with passion. I can tell you that. You want a passionate relationship. And you also are sort of beating yourself up a bit about this contemplation, if you will, of what relationship is the right one for you. I don't think you should, I don't think you should be in conflict about that unless you are literally in conflict because there's three people that you're trying to decide between. Okay. If anything, you potentially could be, now that's a message for not everybody, but certainly somebody out there has got a few on the go and is in conflict as to which is the right person for them, which is that true soulmate, which is the one that's the good match. And you're looking at these different options, right? Okay, let's pull one more clarifier for that. Yeah, Four of Cups, totally in contemplative mode here. Totally in contemplative mode. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, this is very clear what's coming out here to me. I mean, there's no hard interpretation of this. It's straightforward in our faces. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords. There's definitely a character is quite opposite of the other one on the table in terms of somebody who's a bit more rushes forward, somebody who presents themselves as very much standing their ground, who will defend. Maybe you're looking for somebody who will defend you, somebody who will stand up for you, somebody who's going to fight for you. Maybe that's what you're looking for in one of these relationships. What else are you looking for? Tell me more about this Knight of Swords, please. Yeah, somebody that, you can walk straight into their arms and, go off on journeys with and feel like, it's all going to be okay, right? That's what I'm feeling for you here. And one more card, please, for the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you want it to come straight into your arms, right? You want that, you want that to come. Hello, you're opening your arms and going, I'm ready. I'm ready for that perfect match. Come on down to me, please, right? That's what you're feeling here in this relationship, right? You're looking for the universe to present to you that perfect person. Now, you have been working or walking a little bit of a tightrope here and being a little bit ginger about it, and in the sense that, it's, walking the fine line as they speak. So maybe for some of you who are out there who have got a couple of people or are interested in a couple of people, let's just clarify that a little bit. I do feel that there's some of you out there like that. Yeah. You know, there's a bit of an element of wanting your independence, right? So it's all well and good to say we want to be in a relationship, but we also need to be our own person. Now, one thing you know when it's the right person for you, and that's the legacy card right there, which is you're at the everything that you've wanted, right? When there's an element about that when you're with somebody, it's great to be with somebody, but you also have to grow individually as a person. And so that person, the right person for you, will allow you to grow. They will allow themselves to grow, but you can also grow as a couple. That's what I'm feeling here with that Nine of Pentacles. There's that element of that. And when you're feeling that you have that, okay, when you feel that you can also have that, then you will most likely realize that that is sort of the right type of relationship for you, okay? Now, maybe too, because you've been tight-roping it here in the sense that you've been with a couple of people and they're not allowing you to have that independence, well, then you know you need that, and therefore it also is a signal that perhaps it's not the right soulmate for you. We had also the Queen of Swords come out here. The Queen of Swords uses her head, right? There is an element of heart when choosing a soulmate, but there's also an element of head that we have to pay attention to or give heed to. You know, making that decision with full facts, making those decisions and not getting too much in your head, but finding that right balance between the head and the heart is the trick here, okay? Definitely, maybe you're also looking for somebody who's a bit more independent too, right? Remember, because I said that independence came out, and this is also a character of independence. So it's another characteristic. Lots of characteristics here on the table. I feel there's lots of people. I feel that this is certainly a search, an exploring that you're doing. My dear Scorpio seekers, for the month of March, it's all about exploring relationships. All right? I'm going to pull you a final message from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. Final message for Scorpio for the month of March. Well, okay, the first card came out quite easily and quite quickly, and it just flew across the room. And the second one fell out too, so I'm going to give you both of them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you the first one first. It's called commitment. You're looking to make a commitment. You want somebody to make a commitment to you. And the other one is that balancing act. Remember I said finding that balancing right there. Like, oh my God, I mean, you couldn't have asked for, you know, you can't make this stuff up, people. You cannot make this stuff up. I'm going to read to you from the book. Number 36 is commitment. It says, partnerships formed at this time are harmonious and powerful. The commitment card also indicates the natural evolution of a relationship from its inception to a literal or metaphorical marriage. At the very least, there is a promise of fulfillment in some form. However, you must be conscious of what you're committing to, be clear about the nature of your commitment and your responsibility to it, okay? That's probably why you're doing the balancing act, because you are being conscious of the commitment that you're making, and I'm sure you don't want to hurt anybody. And of course, the balancing act is there are times when things seem a bit topsy-turvy, and it feels as if you're juggling 1,000 balls in the air. Perhaps you're unsure of your footing, right there. And now is the moment to evaluate which areas of your life need balance and then restore equilibrium. Okay, so I feel this is very much the balancing act that you're doing with the people that are around you and the relationships that you're around you are the ones that you're looking for. All right, Scorpio, I'll leave your reading there for the month. I hope there was something in here that resonated for you and with you. And if so, please do hit the like button. I would also appreciate if you haven't already, then please subscribe to the channel. It helps it to grow, helps me to get messages out to others. And I will leave it there for now. I will see you again very, very soon. Until we see each other again, please know I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.